How's everyone doing today? Today, we're going to talk about Fa Jing. Jing. Power. Get this power from the ground. Now, it doesn't matter what you call it. You may not even call it anything. But it's like if I punch a bag. I like to punch with the right hand. But check this out. So many times I see people, I'll punch with my left hand today. So many times I see people doing this. Look at the toe. What kind of poo-poo is that? I'm going to say poo-poo because I don't want to say nothing else. Drive through it. Drive through it. Boom. If I go with that poo-poo stance, and then, if you do those poo-poo stances, what you end up doing is punching with only the arm. Now what we want to think of is using the body as a spring. Push off the ground, just like a runner. So there we go. Again, we're pushing from the ground. Now, we can take that to our more traditional stance. Here. Again, we go into the ground. We don't, if we, Now you start to use the entire body as a spring. Then we start to get some power. Again, when you do BJJ, you talk about you want 3 points of contact. Basically the same concept when we're doing these. We want to have 3 points that we can detect from. 2 on the feet and 1 on the hips. Talk about more about that later. But if I was on the ground, I'd be using 3 points into contact to move off of. 2 points, you're kind of like a table, a three-legged table. You take out one leg, boom, you're gone. Same thing, I go back to the bag. All right, I have my body position here. But if I take that back leg out, and I'm back to here. So we want to think about using the ground as a springboard to send us through. Again, we're here. Now, there are many different kinds of Fa Jing. Twisting Fa Jing, all kinds. But, once again, you start to look at them and they all come right from the ground. Even you twisting. When you twist on the heel. Again, you're driving through the ground. Here. Sinking into the ground. That's from, take that from some of my sea life. So again, even if you're doing shaking, if I shake like this, I look like a bird. If I start to sink into the ground again, that's where I can generate more power. So, that's your tip of the day. Start to generate some Jing, Fa Jing from the ground. Use your body like a spring. Don't just use your arms. If you use your arms, you're losing so much power. I'm 165, 175 pounds. I am able to move larger people. Not because I'm wicked strong, although I am, of course you can tell, right? But because I use the ground below me. I use my body as a transfer station for the energy. Boom, and through the opponent I go. Not to the opponent, through the opponent. You can also think about breaking your board. Tunk. No. Boom, through the board. Generating that force through the board. Shall I digress? No, I won't digress. Yes, I'll digress. Thinking about, maybe just think about a movie I saw. All of a sudden, 1 inch punch, boom, which was there, went to here. And actually, this ended up being less power. If we get here, this is our 1 inch punch. Is it coming from the arm? No. Again, from the ground, the body becomes a spring. If you get that body as a spring motion, then you're able to move and punch like that. Of course, let's not forget the person holding the whatever it was standing like this in front of a chair. Kind of helped the visual effect of it. But still in all, you still get that automatic feed. Boom. Again, this is from a little bit from Wing Chun. So, boom, boom, boom. Then you start to get your chain punches. You can do the ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Yeah, but you want to relax the shoulders. I hope mine are relaxed. It's gonna kind of be embarrassing if I'm talking about something not doing it. All right, so you boom. And now, from the ground, not from the body, from the ground. So you can see how all our different styles, even if I'm boxing from the ground, a boxer's not going to go, oh, look at me, I'm a ballerina. They're going to go, no, I'm low. I'm rooted. We'll go back over that another time. Rooting into the ground. So all this comes from the ground, your Fa Jing. All right, so, well, that'll give you a start. Same idea, we'll run from it. Now again, don't want to use just the arm, don't want to lean into it. Use the whole body. Use the whole body like a spring. This is going to give us a lot of power. Do not do an Ip Man 4, please. I mean, oh, I should say. Got it? Alright, so we've been getting used on Fa Jing power from different aspects. We did a little Wing Chun, some aspects from there. I was teaching a class, so I figured I'd just show you some stuff. Alright, so if we go to more of our tertiary karate, if I turn, again, that's coming from the ground. Alright, if I just do this, I ain't gonna do much. If I stop the root, which we'll talk about soon, go from the ground. Now everything moves. If I just move the arm, boom, we want hips and feet and root. Oh, that will do something. That makes the move even higher moves here. Even to the front. Here. All these actions. All right, so everything wants to come from the ground. Everything wants you want Jing, Fa Jing, and everything. Punches, everything you can. Even to some extent your kicks. You're gonna have to practice that though, right? Alright, so again, here, everything you do should come from the ground. If you don't come from the ground, you're losing a lot. Work your Fa Jing, work your root. Catch you.